Okay, so today we're gonna make a clay frog using the pinch pot and coil method. So we're gonna start out with a good chunk of clay and tear it into pieces. The first piece we're going to use or tear is the head and body. So we want a good size. And we're going to make a pinch pot. So that means we're going to roll our ball into a sphere first, molding it with our hands and then rolling it, keeping our hands straight, rolling it on the table, again, keeping our hands straight in a circular motion. And now we're ready to create our pinch pot. We're gonna cup our sphere. We're gonna give our ball a thumbs up and then drive our thumb all the way down, almost to the base. We're not making a donut though. We're making a pinch pot, so we stop there. And now we need to pinch and turn all the way around the rim, because right now it just looks like a clay ball with a hole in it, and we want it to be a pinch pot. So we're gonna pinch and turn, putting our fingers all the way the bottom of the pinch pot, not just at the top. And we can put it on the table and pinch and turn. We can even use two hands. And our goal is to have the rim be a pinky thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and pinch. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna tap a couple times on the bottom and then turn it over and tap it again, just to even out the clay. I'm gonna dip my finger in some water and smooth out any cracks. And now I'm ready to make my legs. And with the legs, we're gonna use the coil method. So I'm gonna tear off about half of the clay that's left, and again, start with my clay ball. Once I've rolled my clay ball, I'm gonna move that clay ball going up and down to create the coil. And the clay should be getting longer and longer. And if you press too hard, you kind of hear it, and you get this more rectangular shape. Just pick it up and squeeze it with your hand and round it out, and then continue moving forward and backward, eventually getting a long coil. Let me move this out of the way. And make it as thick or as thin as you want the legs to be. And I'll use just a popsicle stick to cut it in half. And then I can hold the coil next to where I want the leg to be, and I'm gonna be folding this in half and then pinching. So I'm gonna fold it in half and then pinch the ends for the foot. And then I'm going to repeat the same thing, folding it in half, pinching the base to create the other leg. And now I'm ready to make the eyes. So I'm gonna tear off a smaller chunk, break this in two, and roll two small clay balls for the eyes. And next, I'm going to make the coil tongue. So again, I'm gonna tear off a chunk, start out with my clay ball, rolling it in my hands and on the table. And then because I'm making a coil, I'm gonna go up and down, squeezing my clay to make it a little longer, and then rolling with my hand, keeping my hands straight. And this time I want a longer coil. I notice I'm only rolling where I need to change the size. And when it's long enough, start at the end and roll a tight spiral. Not too many, you don't want gaps. You want your spiral to be tight and leave a little bit of space to attach to the head. And then this leftover clay we're going to use to make our decorations and details, like a hat. Here's a little fly. If you want to make a crown, anything you want. So to make, we've got the legs, the tongue, the body, the eyes, and now to make the hat, you're going to tear off a piece. Start off with a clay ball, and I'm going to make a pinch pot. So I stick my thumb in, pinch and turn, pinch and turn, pinch and turn, and then choose where I want to put a brim and pinch out and upward, and that will create the hat. So now I have all my pieces that I need, so it's time to attach. And remember, when you're attaching, you need to score, slip, stick, and smooth. So I'm going to take my toothpick, decide where I want my first leg to go, and I'm going to score or add texture to where the two pieces are going to attach. Use my slip on both pieces, and then using a clay knife, I'm going to push a piece of the leg onto the body, making it look like it always was one piece. And I'm going to do that for every single piece that I've made. So let's go ahead and fast forward and attach all our pieces.